Hey everyone, we're at Paul B. Johnson State Park, close to Hattiesburg, Mississippi today. As you just see, we saw part of the park playground. We have a pavilion right here. Over here on the left, we have a splash pad. It's not turned on yet this morning. That's part of the park itself, separate from the campground. As we go by the office area here, we'll talk a little bit about some of the amenities of the park. This park sits on Lake Geiger. And on the lake they do allow some sea-doos and skiing. They have a couple of beaches for swimming. Have a boat ramp. Down behind the office, we used it to put our kayaks in yesterday. Over here on the left, they have pull-through camper sites. Inside the park, another thing you'll notice is they do have disc golf, several pavilions, areas to picnic throughout the park. They have one hiking trail that right now is unusable because all the bridges are out. So it's not really even worth trying. And they have a few cabins for rent that you see over here on the right. This campground consists of about 125 campsites. All the paths seem to be about the same length. Some are in the shade, some are partly shaded, some are out in the full sun. I've seen very few of these that are actually completely level. Most of them have some kind of slope to them. And one thing to notice, if you have a larger camper, if you back into these and cannot back the back end of your camper off the pad, you basically cannot park your truck in front of your camper, but it looks like they allow you to park in the grass, so that's probably not an issue. But some of these sites, if you have a larger camper, you may not be able to get on, especially if you have something behind your camper that needs to hang off. Some have trees or fences behind the site. Notice they have a lot of lakefront sites. These are pretty nice. This is Loop 1. You notice Loop 1 has a small beach for swimming. We put our paddleboard in there yesterday to practice. This is the first time we've used it since we've had it. We got it last fall. Both the loops do have bathhouses on them. There's a bathhouse down here by the beach also.
You have church services on Sundays right there at that pavilion.
Now the bathhouse in our loop, we're on Loop 2. In the men's room, there's one stall and one urinal. Makes it difficult if you like to use the facilities because they could be in use, and then you'd be having to wait.
SOL.
I think the only thing, other than the sites mostly not being level, the only thing I've really figured out that I don't like here is they have very little water pressure. The water pressure in our camper is
Very little, as in horrible water pressure.
and I would have to agree with Cecilia, it's horrible water pressure.
Especially for women when they're trying to shampoo and condition their hair. I would recommend buying some leave-in conditioner.
You're seeing over here on the right now, part of Loop 2, which is what we're on. Another thing about here is you don't have cable, you don't have Wi-Fi, but you do have a pretty good cell signal here. With T-Mobile, we have pretty good, and our MiFi works very well. We use the antenna in our camper, and we get about 20 channels, pretty clear. It's not too bad. Not really close to anything. I think Purvis is about as close as you get to anything, and Hattiesburg's a little bit further away, but not much. Cecilia was talking a little bit about the water pressure a while ago, and had to stop because some cars are coming by.
I was just saying it would be really important for women to bring some leave-in conditioner, because it's hard enough just to get the shampoo out, but if you have to get shampoo and conditioner out, it's almost impossible with the water pressure here, especially if you have medium or longer. I don't have any with me, but the next time I go camping, I'll have some.
You notice some pretty nice ski boats when we come by. Coming by the bathhouse by us, remind me they do have laundry facilities at the bathhouses. Coming down the hill from Loop 2, we come into some more campsites on the lake. Really nice lots down here. All the sites are paved. They do have a new section that we're going to ride through in a second that has concrete pads. Campsite is pet friendly.
Dogs are allowed on the beach area.
Dogs are not allowed on the actual beach area, but you can go right up to the beach with your pets. I'd have to say that I really do like this campsite. I like the park. Again, the only negative that I can really think of is the water pressure. This is the newer section. You notice they do have concrete pads here. Coming to the end of our ride through. Remember, if you like us, hit that subscribe button on the lower right hand corner of your screen. We'll continue to do ride-throughs like this, or our review of what we think about the campgrounds that we stay in.
Among other things.
Among other things.